Three, two, one. Glowing Up Latina, Season 3, Episode 27. Hey everyone, welcome to another episode of Glowing Up Latina. It is just me today, Amanda. Um, so earlier this year, in January, Christina did a solo episode. So we thought it would be fun if we switched it up, and I did my own episode this week. Just to get one in before the season ends. And um, if you've been tuning in the past couple of weeks, or I should say the past two episodes, we did mention that this is my last season with Glowing Up Latina. So, maybe this is something you just want to make sure you listen in and, cherish this episode. Usually around this time, I ask, or Christina asks me what or how my weekend was or how my week was. Um, I had a fun weekend. I had an eventful weekend this past weekend. Um, it's Tuesday that I'm recording this right now. So, this past weekend, well, I should actually start with, if you can see right now, I have my Bad Bunny merch from the concert. Christina and I had a great time. Bad Bunny, of course, gave a wonderful performance per usual. This was our third time seeing him in concert. Um, both of our moms were like, really? Again? Um, the way my mom found out, in case you guys were wondering, so the way she found out was we have this routine where, I let her know where I'm at, when I'm on my way to work, coming back from home, coming back home from work. So I hadn't hit her up after, the time that I usually do when I, on my way back home from work. And she was like, "Hey, just want to check in, see that you're home, that you're okay." So by this time I was already having dinner with Christina. Uh and when we got inside the um the arena, I took a picture and I sent it to my mom and I was like, "Guess where I'm at?" And she goes, "A concert? Who?" And I sent her the little emoji of the bunny. And yeah, she was like, "Again?" I said Bad Bunny. So yeah, I can't lie to my mom, you guys. It just took me to the very end to tell her what I had been planning. That's all. But yeah, but back to the Bad Bunny concert. It was amazing. It was fun. I loved our seats. I think we had amazing seats. The way he set up his whole concert, the stage, fantastic. He always goes above and beyond with his, fans. And given how much we paid for the tickets, I feel like everybody got a good view of him. So thank you so much to Benito. Um, that was fun. Then Saturday I had a sweet 16. Like I told you guys, that was a lot of fun. It's been a while, like I said, that I had gone to a sweet 16. And I guess the new thing here with Geen says and sweet 16s are like getting the dancing robot that lights up and it's like the hype man of the night. And my niece also had the big-headed Bad Bunny and big-headed Peso Pluma dancers, which I thought was very, very fun. It was cool. Um, a good way to, entertain your guests and, get them excited and dance. I thought that was very nice. Her Valis was very beautiful. Beautiful Valis. And shout out to her court for also doing a fantastic job. You're 16, a 15-year-old boy. Like who really be out here trying to like pull the moves for us, but they did. They did a beautiful job. And then Sunday, if you guys tuned in or you guys were taking a look at our Instagram stories, we gave you guys a little surprise. Liana had her baby shower, her surprise baby shower. We attended, Christina and I, and Liana looks beautiful, glowing. She looks fantastic, all belly, if you guys wanted to know. So yeah, we're just so excited for her and Norin, tech support Norin, um, for like welcoming this baby. We're excited for them and they just look so happy. And we couldn't be any happier for them. So shout out to Liana and Norin. Congratulations again, guys. Let's see. That was Sunday. And then Monday back to work. Yesterday was Monday. I don't know why I didn't take the day off, to be honest. I should have. I went to work like, why am I here? So Amanda was not thinking. A few announcements. Please be sure to look out for those links on our stories on Instagram. One is for our end of season episode. Please submit questions that you want us to answer. I'm still holding off on not reading the questions because, again, your girl wants to be true and authentic to you guys, and I want to be shocked when I hear these questions. So yeah, send in those questions. And then post season 3, I believe Christina did mention that she wants to put up another link where she wants to hear from you guys, the listeners, about topics for season 4, what you guys want her to talk about, discuss, what you want to see more of. Um, just because I am not going to be, moving forward doesn't mean that I'm not here to support Glowing Up Latina. Like it is, again, I cannot thank you guys enough for sharing, like for having this platform and just sharing my inner chiquita moments and just healing those inner chiquita situations for myself. I just love like having this platform to do that. And and to see Christina move forward with it, just I love it even more. Like it's here. Please share things with her. I'm still going to be listening. Um, so yeah, come on, guys. Send that her way once she has that link ready for you guys. So with that being said, let us get into today's topic. So I've always been a person who's very in tune with, the dreams that I have. And I just feel like all of like the dreams that you have while you're sleeping, like they just have some type of significance. That there's something that your mind is telling you. It's like your inner gut telling you something. And at least with me, 9 times out of 10, I'm right about these dreams and I can foresee what something's about to like come at me. I've just always been like that. And I don't know. It's just again, it's just I've just been really big into dream interpretations and friends also like growing up in high school. It's funny. One of my friends, she signed off on my yearbook. Hold on, maybe I can go get that. Wait. They called me their little dream interpreter. I was just like the go-to person about that. So like if we were just discussing dreams, I felt like I could um dissect your dream and tell you what that kind of meant. But mostly because my aunt had a dream book, like a dream interpretation book. So that's probably why I was able to do that. So for today's episode, I actually bought a new dream interpretation book because the other one it was a little outdated. So I got this new one. Oh my God, can you guys see it? I'm not having a good, this isn't good. Well, point is, I got a new book just for this episode, just so that way I can go over some of my dreams that I have. And maybe you guys have, similar dreams, and maybe you guys will get a clearer picture of why you're having these dreams. So, yeah. So one of the questions like I thought of for this episode, just so that way I can give myself a map of where I'm going with this. So I thought about like like where did my curiosity and my fascination for dream interpretations came from? So again, going back to family, I felt like, my aunt had that book, my grandmother, my aunts and uncles. Like I really feel like, again, we're a family in tune with dreams, and we actually discuss again and dissect these dreams and try to put the pieces to the puzzle together and figure out how do they play a role in our life or whatever life situation that we're going through at the moment. So that's the reason why, like, I felt like with this episode, I feel like it's something that I can like easily talk about and like get into without having to have these awkward pauses of where I'm going with this episode. um, but I actually did a little research, and I found that, my family being involved in, these dream interpretations, like there was actually, the Aztecs, there's some history behind it through the Aztecs, where the Aztecs believe that dream interpretation, or someone who like dreams a lot, the ability to dream and to see one's dreams meant that they acquired a lot of knowledge through their dreams and was considered as a sacred gift. So who knows? Maybe that just stuck with us along the line. The same thing is believed for Native Americans. They also believe the same thing, that, having the ability to dream, or the ability to interpret dreams, it's a sacred gift. And I got it. Like, I feel like it goes hand in hand with like the tarot cards and reading signs. And, I think that's also something like astrology, I feel like that is something that, we've also discussed on the podcast, where like we're also interested in. So I feel like the two go together, and that's why like I'm just so like I've always been a person about that. And all this info, like Christina says, will be in the show notes. So that way you guys can also look it up yourselves and make sure that, research is there. Um the some of like the scientific like background behind like dream interpretation or dreaming, it's like it helps us consolidate and analyze memories, and it can serve as like a rehearsal for various situations and challenges we face. Um it can like so I think I can say like a lot of the memories, like some of the dreams that I have, they're a lot of like memory based, and they could go in different directions in my own dreams. But yeah, but it serves like an imagine it can stem from imagination, memory, or abstract thoughts, and just like wishes deep within, like things that you really want and wish. Sometimes your dreams, like you're dreaming those in your sleep, which makes sense, honestly. If you want it enough, you dream it. Who knows? You manifest it. Come full circle. And of course, with that, I thought about like, are there certain types of dreams that we have? There are 5 types of dreams. One is recurring dreams. There are daydreams, false awakening dreams, lucid dreams, and then of course, everyone's favorite, I'm sure, are nightmares. Okay. So for a reoccurring dream, so those are dreams that, again, just like it says it in the name, right? So these are dreams that happen over and over again. You tend to find yourself dreaming of the same thing, and they're caused by like reoccurring behaviors that, you do in your daily life. That you like in your daily life, whatever you do in your daily life, go to work, cook, like those are like the types of dreams that you have that recur all the time. Daydreams. Some research on daydreams has shown that daydreaming occurs when parts of the brain fall asleep while others remain awake. And that's from like a sleep psychologist and clinical director of the sleep clinic in New Zealand. So apparently he did a study, and it showed that that show that slow brain waves are similar to those of deep sleep that occur in the frontal areas of the brain um right before daydreaming. Yeah, so I guess when we're like in our own thoughts awake, we daydream. Then there's false awakening dreams. I think this one's a little trippy for me actually. So false awakening dreams is the state of dreaming that's characterized by the perception of waking up in a familiar place. So like you're starting a normal morning routine and then realize that you're dreaming. I have these a lot, just saying. So actually those occur when you have like REM sleep and so rapid eye movement sleep. Apparently that's when you're like in your deepest sleep. Oh, the reason why it's trippy, false awakening dreams, and we're gonna get into this like in a minute when I use my little book of dream interpretations. Um, like with false awakening dreams, you get paralysis. So that's like the idea. Oh, I don't want to ruin it, but that's like the idea of like you're sleeping, but you're awake in your sleep. Like you clearly know that you're sleeping, but you wake up in your dream and you're trying to move your body. Guys, if you've ever had that before, please, please, with this post on Instagram that we're going to put up, please, please let us know that if you've ever had sleep paralysis, because that ish is crazy. Knock on wood. I have not had that in a very long time. Knock on wood. Please, I don't want it, but that stuff is crazy. Lucid dreams. So during a lucid dream, you wake up inside the dream. So you realize that you're dreaming. This can be kind of similar to the false awakening. I can see how, but either way, so you realize that you're dreaming, and in some cases, then you can control the dream as you wish. So that's kind of cool, actually. Um, that also recur sorry, that also occurs during REM sleep. And then studies show that lucid dreams are associated with higher levels of uh, physiological activation and increased activity in the frontal and frontal lateral regions of the brain. So those are areas that are associated with higher levels of consciousness awareness that are powered again during your normal REM sleep. So imagine you like dreaming um that you won lotto and all the things you get to, buy. And then lastly, nightmares. So nightmares are, of course, those dreams that, scare the heck out of you. You end up like waking up in your dream, sweating, gasping for air. Like those are the worst types of dreams that you can obviously have. Um, and those are like involved with like intense negative emotion. So, that's why again they're called nightmares. Um, but apparently the most common nightmare themes for women, it's like you're being chased, you're falling, you're losing teeth, you're being attacked or ending a relationship, death. So those are your five types of dreams. And of course, I'm going to give you an example of all of the dreams that I have for each of these types. Um, bear with me because some of my dreams are a little weird. Um, yeah. Okay. So now we're going to get into my first reoccurring or normal dream. So so to speak. So one that I actually like have all the time is me like being on a train or me being at the train station. I'm either like going to work or I'm just like I'm going somewhere. And with these train dreams or train station dreams, like obviously look, I live in New York City. My commute is to get on the train every day. Like I get on the train to go to work. That's how like that's how I'm always like commuting, right? And unfortunately, a lot of people I shouldn't say a lot of people, but it's just like it happens a little too often right nowadays in New York City where people are getting like pushed off the platform or jumping in front of trains, you know, crazy stuff like that. So, I mean, that could be a reason why I have well, the reason why I have the reoccurring dream of me being in the train station is like it explained, right? I'm it's something that I do every day habitually. I'm always getting on the train. So therefore I'm always dreaming about being on like on a train or at the train station. But yeah, but I think fear plays into that because either like I feel like biggest fear, also being pushed or just like tripping and falling, like that is like because that's my fear, sometimes my dreams go in that direction. They'll go in the direction of like I'm trying to avoid like slipping or falling or saving somebody or just like I'll end up like on these like tiniest of platforms in my dreams, like the most narrowest platform and sharing it with like other people walking across. It's again, it's it's crazy as heck, but if you know the New York City rush life and getting on those crowded platforms, my God, sometimes I just have to step back and miss a train or two because I can't take the risk of like being at the edge of the platform and then waiting for the train. Guys, ugh, no. All right, so this is a twofer, and the reason why I say it's a twofer because, right, one, it's reoccurring, and then the train station part um is what I want to look into. So I'm gonna go into my handy dandy book here. Ugh, again, you guys can't see it. I'm so sorry. Oh wait, hold on. Oh, never mind. You can't see it. Um, so I'm gonna actually look up deja vu and see what it says for that. Okay. Okay, so for deja vu, to dream of having the same thing happen to you over and over, or of seeing the same person again and again, suggests that you will need to deal with a problem several times before it is solved. So I don't know what that means. So I'm going to continue. I know I have to be on the train all the time. So I'm going to continuously dream about me being on the train station until I solve how to like not have a casualty. I don't, guys, I don't know. I think it just has to do with fear. Um, um, the second part, like okay, the train station part, right? So we're gonna look at the train station. Okay, so a train. Um, so it starts with if you see a train of cars moving in your dreams, you will soon have cause to make a journey. Okay, I guess fine. And then if you are on a train and it appears to be moving smoothly along, there is no track, you will be much worried over some affair that will eventually prove to be a source of profit to you. Hmm. Let's go on to daydreaming. Okay, so going back to lotto, playing the lotto, I dream about what I daydream actually. I'll be at work and I'll daydream about all the things that I can do if I won lotto. Um, so I'm gonna look up what that means, what like lotto or lottery means in your day in your dream, but again, how that portrays in my daydream. Okay, so it says if you dream of taking great interest in a lottery, you will engage in a worthless enterprise that will cause you to make an um an unprosperous journey. That's annoying. If you hold the lucky number, you will gain in a speculation that will perplex you and offer much anxiety. Oh, fun. And then to see others winning a lottery. No, I want to win the lottery. So I don't see others. You know what? I guess maybe I do think about what if like Constantine or my family or my friends win lotto. Like, yes, we want everyone to win. Okay. So right, to see others winning a lottery suggests um amusements bringing many friends together. Oh, you see? Look at that. And then if you lose in a lottery, why would we want to daydream about losing in a lottery? But whatever. You will be the victim of schemers. Nice. Gloomy depression will result. Fantastic. Love that. For lucid dreams. Let's take a look here. Hmm. We said that's like the kind of like Inception, like the movie with Leonardo DiCaprio, where like they're taking over, like they're dreaming and they're taking over their dreams. Um, so that's like right. I've had a couple of dreams where I know I am dreaming, but like I'm kind of conscious where like that I know I'm dreaming and kind of take care, like I do take over my dream. Sometimes it's like it has to do with like me trying to find someone or like I'm trying to read something. Like I know in my dream that I am dreaming, and if someone is given something to me like to read in my dream, it's crazy how I cannot make out the words or the sentences in the dream. Like I can't make out words in my dream, which is crazy to me because the whole concept, I guess, of lucid dreams is just like for you to take over. And I'm trying so hard in my dream to take over and like read what's in front of me. I don't know if you guys ever had that before, but that's like a crazy thing that's also a reoccurring dream that I have. I'm trying to read um in my dream. Oh, let's see what that's about. To be engaged in reading in your dreams foretells that you will excel in work that appears difficult. Ha. Hence why I can't read in my dream because I don't want things to get difficult at work. But to see others reading reveals that your friends will be kind and are well disposed toward you. Okay. If you give a reading or discuss reading, you will cultivate your literary ability. Well, I told you guys I can't read in my dream. Indistinct or oh, there's something here for it. Look at that. So indistinct or incoherent reading implies worry and disappointment. Hello. That's Amanda. That's Amanda in a nutshell. Anxiety and not knowing, right? Implies worrying all the time. See, it goes back to what I was saying before. Our dreams, like scientifically, our dreams are like just sending us messages. Okay, false awakening. So false awakening is that you're sleeping, you know that you're in your dream you're sleeping, but you're waking up in your dream and you're going about like your daily routine. So like for an example for me is like I have those types of dreams where it's like the morning, I'm getting up to go to work. So like I'm sleeping, but I'm in such an like heavy, like I'm so tired that I know I'm like I feel like I'm getting up out of bed and getting ready for work, but I'm sleeping. I like I don't know how to, maybe I'm not like explaining this well. Like I'll be in bed, eyes closed, and I'm like, okay, time to get up. And in like in my mind, I think I'm actually getting up and getting ready for work until at some point in that weird dream, I'm actually my physical body like wakes up and I'm like, oh damn, I was not getting ready all this time. I'm still in bed and now I have to run out and actually get ready. I don't know if that happens to you guys, but that happens to me like once in a while. So there wasn't like something specifically like like a meaning behind that, but something that I found in terms of like you dreaming of you sleeping. So it means that, so what it means to dream of sleeping, in like maybe in an unnatural resting place. It foretells sickness and broken engagements. Oh God, no. I don't like this one. I want to skip this one. But yeah, let me know if you have those same types of dreams. Like you feel like you're getting ready for work or whatever, starting your morning routine, but you're actually sleeping at the same time. Crazy. Um, and then lastly, nightmares. Again, I haven't had one in a very long time. I'm not asking for it. I need sleep and I don't want to lose sleep over a nightmare. Please, please, please. Um, some of the ones that I do have are like, unfortunately, it's about death. It's like I'll have dreams of people dying in like in my sleep, like, and they're like loved ones, like people I'm so close to, and I'll dream of them dying, and it's crazy. Um, First, like if you also like dream of somebody who's passed away and they come into your dreams, this is not part of the nightmare part, but like I just want to put this in because it's like related to death. But if you dream of someone who's passed away, then it means rebirth and new beginnings. That one I do believe. But to dream of either your own death, it means the release of worries, and to dream of someone else's death often foretells news of a birth. So this one, and the reason why I do believe this is because I did have a dream of someone passing away, someone who I love dearly. And not too long after that, someone shared with me that they were, expecting. So see why I trust my intuition, and I feel like these dreams are telling us something. Can they foretell something in the future? Um, again, going to sleep paralysis. I know this is a part of like the false awakening one, I think I said. Or yeah, I think it was a part of the false awakening one. Um, Sleep paralysis. If you guys ever had that before, my God, you already know that that is something you don't want to play around with and hope that you don't like ever get ever again. But a lot of people do encounter it a lot in their dreams. So again, you go into heavy, deep sleep. And some people who I know, they've told me that they've heard someone like whispering in their ear. It is like a lot of people do like say that when they go into sleep paralysis that they hear like various noises and like just someone just whispering in their ear. God, please. No, don't want to. Again, that's something I don't like to experience. But they also feel like someone is on top of them. Like it's like a heavy weight on their body. So when they're going through that sleep paralysis, they can't move, and again, hard to get out of. It's ugh. I've seen like my mom go through it where she's had a sleep like she's been in sleep paralysis and she's dreaming and she is talking in her dream. I'm talking about like telling me to wake her up. I hear her all like when we used to live together, I would hear her like mumble, and I would have to go up to her and like wake her up. And she'll literally look at me and she goes, "Thank you." It is the craziest thing, guys, if you've ever had sleep paralysis. Um, yeah. That is my take on those 5 types of dreams. But maybe to end it on a lighter note and a haha moment, um, I think we've already discussed this on the podcast too. I am the craziest sleeper. I sleep with my eyes open. I laugh in my sleep. I talk in my sleep. Apparently, like I do like clench my jaw or like move my jaw a little bit in my dreams, in my sleep. Yeah. I'm sorry to anybody who's seen me fall asleep. My cousins, there was one summer where I stayed over with my cousins and we stayed up late, and apparently they thought that I was awake, or they couldn't tell if I was awake or sleeping, and my eyelids were like halfway open, and they had put like mayonnaise on my hand and tried to tickle my nose so that I can like smack myself in the face. The craziest thing is that, like, my eyes were open enough, that I could tell what was happening, but I was sleeping. And then again, it's probably one of these like false awakening dreams, or maybe yeah, I would say the false awakening dreams. It's like I know I'm awake, like I'm awake, but I'm sleeping, and something is happening. And anyways, the point is that they tickled my nose enough that I freaking slapped myself on the nose with freaking mayonnaise, and that's when they figured out that I was sleeping. Um, as for my husband, he's encountered a couple of times where I'm laughing in my sleep. So let's see what happens when I'm laughing in my sleep. Hopefully, there's something like haha about this. I really do. Oh, okay. There is one. Oh no, but hold on. To laugh insanely marks disappointment and a lack of harmony in your surroundings. Oh, no. Never mind then. Oh, I try to end that on like on a happy note, but I guess apparently not. Um, so yeah, guys, let me know like some of the dreams that you have, if some of the ones that I mentioned are common for you. Um, whatever, please. I don't want to feel like I'm the only one who has these weird dreams. Um, oh, wait, one more before that. Hold on, there is one more. So there's always okay. There's another dream that I do have where I feel like I'm fighting someone all the I shouldn't say all the time, but like whenever I do have these dreams of me like trying to like I guess like defend myself and trying to like protect someone, or whatever. Someone's chasing me and I gotta like take care of business in my dream. I I end up feeling like that episode of SpongeBob where he confronts his bully, and the bully, like, SpongeBob is just like, okay, hit me. And the bully is like punching him. And it's just like these soft punches going through SpongeBob. That's literally me. I'm like kind of like the bully in the dream where I'm trying to like fight off my enemy, fight off whoever's like attacking me. And my punches are not land. They land, but they're not like doing anything. They're not like, they're just simply going through the person like a soft touch. I'm using all this force in my body to hit this person and get rid of them, and I can't. And I know, like, and this is someone like, I guess it's like mind boggling for me because I grew up doing karate. I grew up learning how to defend myself. So in my dreams, the fact that I cannot do it, it frustrates me all the freaking time. Just like when I'm reading something in my dream. Absolutely frustrating. So let's look this up one more thing and then we will wrap this up. I promise you guys. And I want to thank you for sticking around. So to dream that you engage in a fight implies that you will have unpleasant encounters with your business opponents. Oh, lovely. And lawsuits will threaten you. Oh, fun. To see fighting among others means you are squandering your time and money. Rarely do I dream of that. Oh, okay. If you dream that you are defeated in a fight, you will lose your right to property. All of these dreams just confirm that Amanda has a lot of ish to deal with and confront, and goes back to the scientific reason of why I dream. Um, with that, um, please again share some of your dreams with us. And then like if there's any also like significance in like for um Latino country, culture. Like I feel like every Latin X country has like something related to dreams and some type of significance. So like please share that um with us. I would love to know more again because this type of stuff fascinates me. Um and I'm just trying to think what is making me glow this week. Yesterday was my husband's birthday. Constantine turned the big 30. He's officially a part of the Dirty 30 Club. Wow. Um, and we are going to be celebrating this weekend with family and friends. He's looking forward to that. I'm looking forward to that, just to be around good company. And actually, like, Um, just let them experience the whole European banquet dinner style thing. That's a big thing with his family. Um, just a little background on that, a lot of like the European cultures, they do like a banquet style for all of the big events that they have, like birthdays or whatever, what have you. And they do a big banquet style where they just like bring out these like massive amounts of food, and you could bring your own, wine, and it's BYOB. It's very fun. I feel like it's true to their culture, and I'm just happy that we get to share that with friends. That'll be new for them. Um, so yeah, so excited to celebrate my husband's birthday. And with that being said, happy birthday, Constantine. Happy birthday, babe. Um, Guys, you can always find us on Spotify, wherever you listen to your podcasts. You can find us there every Wednesday with a new episode. You can also please write a 5-star review, because that is how listeners find Glowing Up Latina. And we want to make sure that this, is out there for our community, or whoever, it just brings joy to. So please leave a 5-star review. And you can find us on Glowing Up Latina. Check out our posts again for those links that I had just mentioned before at Glowing Up Latina. And, share some love notes with us on via email, or topics that you want us to discuss or want Christina to discuss. And and you can send that to glowinguplatina@gmail.com. And I want to thank you guys again. Um, oh, I got so emotional just now. Uh, I want to thank you guys again for tuning in. Sorry. Um, I got a little emotional, you guys. It's like my first and only solo episode of Growing Up Latina, but it just means a lot to me, having this podcast and sharing it with Leon and Christina. Sorry, I had to come back in and wipe my tears. But again, I just want to thank you guys again for listening to this episode, for sticking all the way to the end. You're greatly appreciated. Love you guys so much. And then until next time, keep glowing, mija. Bye.